Welcome! This video will introduce you to Basin's policies and procedures. Climbing is fun and challenging, and also an inherently dangerous activity. When you participate in any activity at Basin, you agree to be your own risk manager. It is your responsibility to follow the rules and risk management practices.
Before climbing, remove anything like jewelry that may get caught or damaged and empty your pockets. Store all loose items in a cubby or locker and hang out off the padded flooring to keep fall zones clear. Stay aware of your surroundings and climbing areas to prevent collisions. Keep all food and drink off the padded flooring. When climbing, if a hold spins or breaks, avoid climbing on it and notify a Basin team member. And remember, there is no guarantee of safety when climbing.
When bouldering, you climb without a harness or rope on shorter walls over padded flooring, which helps absorb the impact of your fall, but isn't guaranteed to prevent injury. Falling is a part of our sport. When bouldering, you will fall, and every fall results in an impact with the ground. Falling with proper technique reduces the likelihood of injury. Anytime you fall, first, anticipate your fall direction. Make sure your fall zone is clear. Second, tuck your chin to protect your neck. Third, protect your limbs. Keep a bend in your knees and never catch yourself on your hands or arms. 4, relax and follow your momentum. Down climbing is a great way to lower the risk of falls by climbing down part or all of the way. Do not ever climb above or over the top of the wall. We don't recommend spotting in our facility, and we don't allow the use of additional crash or drag pads to allow our padded flooring to best do its job.
Top rope, auto belay, and lead climbing involve climbing at height with the protection of a rope, harness, and belay system. Before beginning any climb in our rope zones, visually chart the route you plan to climb to identify which anchor the route ends closest to. Never climb above or more than 4 feet to the left or right of the line of the anchor your rope or auto belay is connected to, and lower to the ground if you find you have started climbing on the wrong line. For these styles of climbing, you need a properly fitted harness. The big loop on the front of the harness is the belay loop, where you connect a belay device or carabiner. The rest of these loops are gear loops and are not life-bearing, meaning not intended to hold a person. The only points on the harness for a life-bearing connection for climbing or belaying are the hard points and belay loop. Before any climb, double check your harness and your partners. Make sure nothing is twisted or looks odd. If you see fraying or discoloration, take your harness immediately to a Basin staff member for inspection. Check your buckles to ensure they are threaded correctly. Finally, ensure your harness will stay snug above your hips. We offer 3 certifications at Basin, required for auto belay, top rope, and lead. Today you will be certified to auto belay. Top rope and lead certifications can be earned by taking our certification classes and passing a test. Certifications of all kinds do not transfer between gyms, so your certification must be earned at Basin. Certification is not required to climb on top rope, but you do need a certified belay partner. An auto belay takes the place of a human belayer by retracting slack and providing a controlled lower. Our auto belays are designed for use by a single climber at a time between the weights of 25 and 300 pounds. To use an auto belay, first, double check your harness, then give the auto belay a visual inspection and a physical test by pulling on the lanyard and letting it retract freely. If you notice anything that looks odd, like fraying or discoloration, or if the lanyard has any difficulty with this action, do not climb, and immediately notify a Basin staff member as the auto belay may not be functioning correctly. Now you can connect to the auto belay. Always remember, connect before you disconnect. Connect the loose carabiner to your belay loop. Once connected, you may disconnect the carabiner, linking the lanyard to the belay gate and connect it to your belay loop. Make sure the belay loop is in the wide end of the carabiners and that the carabiners are facing opposite directions. Give them a click check to make sure the gates have locked back into place fully, reducing the likelihood your carabiners may open or disconnect during your climb. Lay the belay gate on the ground to indicate a climber is above. If there is a belay gate blocking your holds, do not climb. When you have connected properly, you should never have to move anything out of your way to climb. Once you climb and are ready to come down, sit back, grab the lanyard with both hands, and keep your feet in front of you to guide your descent. Do not grab onto the holds or onto any neighboring ropes, as this may lead to injury. With your feet back on the ground, remember to connect to the belay gate before you disconnect from your harness.
All climbers under 14 must be actively accompanied by an adult, and they may not clip or tie themselves into an auto belay or ropes. It is the responsibility of the accompanying adult to clip or tie a youth climber in and double check their system. The #1 cause of injury in climbing is complacency. Double checks on any system, top rope, lead, or auto belay are crucial in catching potentially lethal near misses. If you have made a mistake or if any sort of emergency occurs, don't panic. Stay calm, stay where you are, and shout for help. Our staff is trained to help respond quickly to emergencies, and we are here to help. If you want to learn more about our training zone, ask a Basin staffer for more information. Unless you have registered for a class or a training session, our fitness and flex studios are only accessible to active members 17 and above. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. We are here to help. Reach out so we can help you reach higher.